I don't really know who this video is supposed to be for or what purpose it serves. All I know is that I have to speak to the camera and publish it on YouTube so someone can see it. This is what I've been going through, and I have a feeling you've probably been going through it yourself. You are changing on a molecular level. Your soul, your mind, your spirit, your body has been going through some drastic changes, and it hurts. It's painful. But I want you to know that those pains are just growing pains. I'm going to assume that you have been going through a very tumultuous time throughout your life. Perhaps for the last 3 to 6 to about a year. It's like 3 months, 6 months, a year. On the butterflies back. Okay, so. And certain things have occurred during that time, both for better and for worse, that have drastically changed everything about you. Actually, that's not correct. It hasn't changed you, it's more so corrected you, reminded you, shown you of who you truly are. Is that a bee or a wasp? Please don't sting me, bro. I'm just trying to record a video. And that's my train of thought. But you've been remembering yourself. You've probably been having visions of the past. For me, it comes in through smells. Smells from my past come out of nowhere at any place in time during the day, and then I get visions of those memories. So some of those memories I didn't even remember. Like, they weren't fresh in my mind. And I have a very vivid memory. Like, I remember stuff from when I was like 4. And there's probably been moments where you've had your body react in such extreme and strange ways. You've probably had your heart beating very quickly at like a rate that's not normal while you're just sitting down doing nothing. This morning, my heart rate was at 127 BPM for no reason. I was sitting down at my desk trying to drink my coffee, and I just couldn't. It felt like something bad was about to happen. I had to be ready. There was this contraction and tension in my chest that was just, I could barely breathe. There was nothing really wrong, but something was telling me something was wrong. And it took about 2 hours of deep breaths, my parents nursing me to health. You know what's funny? I just caught a smell and sound from Cuba in my memory. I just got like sent back to my house in Cuba with my family and being with everybody and how happy I was and just being surrounded by so much love. And I think the reason why all of this has been happening to us has been because we've been in need of some love. We really have. We haven't really been nurtured the way that we deserve. No one's really been able to hold us the way that we hold other people. No one's really looked you in the eye and told you it's gonna be okay and meant it. If you're anything like me, you're probably the therapist friend, the one that everybody cries on their shoulder. I've had people just confess things to me in silence for no good reason. Like, they just trust me, even though like there's tons of other people that they know and talk to, but they choose me. And maybe that means that we're just a healer of sorts. But now it's time that we point that healing energy that we give back to ourselves. That's why the universe has been putting these challenges in front of us so that we may grow, to learn how to love ourselves. And the funny thing is, what that does is it amplifies the amount of love we're able to give and receive. Right? Once you fill your cup so much that it's overflowing with your own love for yourself, then you can pour into as many cups as you want. Because before, you were just emptying out yourself every time. And oftentimes, those were people who really didn't deserve a single drop of what you've got to give. But you know that now. You've recognized it. You've internalized the truth. And you've forgiven yourself for doing that. For putting yourself in those situations. Because all you wanted to do was just be a good friend. Care for others. Help people in need. But now the person that is in need is you. Help yourself. Help your own home. Who was it that, I think it might have been Jordan Peterson who said this, but I can't remember, and I'm going to paraphrase this. But it was something along the lines of, like, focus on getting your own home in order first. Don't worry about other people's homes when your own home is a mess. I'm finally getting it. It's finally getting into the sick skull of mine. And hopefully it is for you too. I didn't expect to be making this kind of content this year, especially since this is a channel dedicated to music, but it's also dedicated to spirituality and self-improvement. And that's a lot of what I talk about in my music anyway. So my brand is very complex and very broad. But that is exactly who I am as a person. I don't fit in one category, one box. I hate fitting into any category. I am simply me. And I be me as much as I can. But I think that's all I really have left to say. Take care, and if you find me again, then maybe I got more stuff that you need to hear. So, yeah. This has been Lazarus, and I'll check you out later. Check you out later? I'll see you later. You know what I meant.